There's been a sharp rise in reported knife crime in Leicestershire and Derbyshire. Leicestershire now has one of the highest knife crime rates in the country. But in Nottinghamshire, there's been a significant drop after a big push to tackle the carrying of weapons. Our social affairs correspondent, Jeremy Ball, has been talking to the mother of one knife crime victim.
Antoine had this when he was a year old.
Happy memories of a son who was stabbed to death in Leicester. 7 years after Antoine Akpom's murder, his mum Cheryl's campaigning to tackle a rising tide of knife crime. Antoine's killing made headlines, but you won't hear about most knife offences. People are being injured, threatened or robbed at knife point every day in Leicestershire.
Young people that are doing this now are the parents of tomorrow. Yeah, so if we don't capture this, imagine they're not going to have no guidance. What are they going to train their children? Each time you hear something happens to another parent, you're reliving your whole case all over again. Everything's just gone chaotic. Parents and teachers don't have authority over children anymore.
But today's official figures show it's a growing problem. Nationally, knife offences went up by 7% in the year to last September. Leicestershire Police recorded a much sharper rise. Knife crime there went up by 25%. And Derbyshire wasn't far behind, with a 24% increase. Just look at the difference in Nottinghamshire, though. There's been an 8% fall in knife offences.
You still carrying knives, then? No.
The Nottinghamshire Force says that's down to heavy investment in tackling knife crime over several years. From this specialist police team that's searching potential suspects in Clifton this week, to mentoring and work in schools. So, are there lessons here for Leicestershire?
The causes of knife crime in every community are very different. Sometimes it's related to domestic violence, others it's related to gun and drug crime. So it's good to learn from other forces, but to try and pick that up and drop it into an area doesn't always work.
And what do you say to people who think this police force is simply failing to tackle this issue?
One knife crime is one too many, but again, just highlight to the public, please carry on reporting it, because we'd rather know where it's happening than not know about the issue at all. We now know where our biggest threats are and are tackling those with our communities.
And Cheryl Armour Trading's trying to make a difference too through her Antoine Akpom Achievements Foundation, and hoping her dead son's legacy will be fewer future victims of knife crime. Jeremy Ball, BBC's Midlands Today.